carrying on from when I was priming the 308 cases before, and now I'm loading the powder. I'm using a RCBS Chargemaster 1500 automatic scales. There's my loading block with my funnel, my 24 bullets that I had, shells that I had before, and I'm using a RCBS model 505 scales as well as the Chargemaster, because the Chargemaster, or mine anyway, doesn't throw exactly the right weight all the time. I tried the straw method and it still didn't work. It shows 44 on here, but when you put it on here it's not 44, it's under 44 grains. So I want 44 grains in me shells, so I just keep a little bit of powder on the table here and I just grab 1 or 2 grains and just put them in. So now we're reading 44 here. When you take the little pan off, make sure you don't bump the little thingo, because if you bump it, more powder will come out and that'll throw your scales out even further. I don't know whether you can see or not, but that's under the line where I want it. So all I do is get 2 or 3. I know how many usually to put in it. Just give it a bit of a tip so it's not jammed on the... and I like a little bit of a wriggle on the pan too to keep it so it doesn't stick. And while that's doing that, this is making up another one. And it's right on me 44. Hold the funnel and give the funnel a couple of taps so it doesn't stick. Still, it's on 44.3, it's still loading it up. It's not loading up, it's actually gone over. It's 0.3 over the 44. So I've got to take some out. I hit the stalk that time, I wasn't careful enough. So I've taken about 8 or 9 grains out, and that is right on the mark. Couple of taps on the next one, and whenever you're putting it in here too, make sure there's no powder gets in the little screw at the bottom, because that'll put the weight over too. And always make sure your scales stay on what you set them on, because if you bump it, you could bump either of these to the next one and you'll muck it all up. So you've got to make sure you keep checking your weights. Okay, 143.8, 43.9, 44. All right. Done. Make sure it don't bump anything. It's under again. It's 3 little grains under. Give it a bit of a bump. Make sure it's not stuck. It's right on me 44, it's right on the line. It's on 43.9, it's just turned over to 44. Got to make sure there's no grains left stuck in your pan too. You're probably saying, what doesn't he put the the Charge Master on 44.1. Well, if I put on 44.1, it's about 5 grains too much in there, and I'd rather add in than take out. It's easier to add the grains in than take them out. Yeah, it's right on 44. One to go. Now that's gone over again. That's 44.2, so that's 2 grains over. I'll just take a few out. I won't put the pan back on there. If I put it on there, it'll automatically dispense another one. I've got enough. I've done me 24 shells. That's way under. I've taken too much out. Give it a bump. Needs one more. There we go, right on 44. And that's done. And I always check inside me cases to make sure. I don't know whether you can see the powder in there or not. But they come right up to there in the case. They're right up to the bottom, just the bottom of the neck. That's good because when the projectile goes in, it just crushes a little bit. And they've all got the right amount of powder in them. All right, I'll set up the projectiles next, and I'll get back to you when I set that up.